Ever since cryptocurrencies took the world by storm, more and more people have started to take a piece of the pie and become invested in all things crypto. We have Bitcoin, which is undeniably the most popular coin which crypto is associated with today. And we also have Ethereum, which has become the most influential blockchain platform to help users make swift transactions in the crypto industry. With Ethereum being an active platform, whether or not the market is bearish, it is safe to say that it has become a significant tool for everyone interested in crypto. True enough, the movement of the price of Ethereum continues to change by the day, and we cannot help but dig deeper into what is happening. In today's video, we'll take a pause from all the Bitcoin content and focus on the other giant in crypto, Ethereum. Why is it pumping? And what's the reason behind the continuous price changes? Will it be significant for our up-and-coming investors as well as the crypto veterans? Stick with us in this video to find out. This is Diversified Streams, your go-to YouTube channel for all things crypto. If you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the latest news and tips related to crypto, and make sure to keep your notifications on so you'll be updated with our latest videos. We post frequently so you wouldn't want to miss it. As the upcoming merge in Ethereum, which we have been giving minor updates in our previous videos, draws near, Ethereum future sees liquidations going over $230 million. So this is not really news to everyone, especially if they have been around for a long time in crypto. I'm talking about the merge that is bound to happen in Ethereum in September. Now, this event is still more than 2 months away from happening, and what we are seeing here today may or may not be a case of buy the rumor in anticipation of what's really going to happen soon. Addressing the elephant in the room, which is the changing prices in Ethereum, this could be attributed to both natural buy pressure and leverage trading, or either of the two. Leverage pricing has the same capacity to decrease the price of an asset just as it can raise them up, and this is something we are actively observing in Ethereum currently. The over $230 million in losses observed in the recent days were due to the buying pressure building up ahead of the expected date of the merge, which is in September. In addition, there has been an observed abundance of short liquidations as compared to the longs. $137 million is attributed to the short liquidations, whereas only $93 million was attributed to the longs. Does this mean something significant to you? Well, liquidation happens when an exchange forcibly closes a trader's leverage position for a reason, either due to a fractional or total loss of the trader's initial margin. This phenomenon occurs when the trader, for some reason, fails to meet the marginal requirements needed for a leveraged position, ultimately failing to secure enough funding to keep the trade open and active. In a nutshell, it means that those people who are betting on the decrease in the price of Ethereum were actually liquidated, causing the price to go up. Now, if you are watching attentively, you'd know that the price changes are not due to leverage trading alone, as a part of it is also due to the natural buying pressure. In this month of July, Ethereum has shown recovery by an increased 29+%, going higher by 14% in the last few days. Furthermore, there is also an observed increase in the key 1K to 100K ETH address tier since the month of May, where we saw a total of 131 new whale addresses popping up on the network. The fact that whales are accumulating and showing up in the network is truly an interesting thing to know. But the real question is, will it still be able to do that in the next few months, especially when the long-awaited merge happens? We have got a little over 2 months before September knocks on our door, and what we are seeing with the prices in Ethereum are observations that make you feel like the merge is bound to happen in the week that's about to come. This movement in the price continues to paint a vague picture as to what the stats will be when the merge does happen, and it's just another manifestation of how volatile things can be in crypto. Now, setting an example of what the price movements actually feel like, let's imagine the prices of altcoin dropping due to the bearish market behavior. On the other end of the spectrum, NFT projects seem to be thriving. The average price of the 100 cheapest crypto NFTs has gone from a floor price of 57 ETH to now 91 ETH, which is a 60% jump. Enjoying this video so far? How about it, guys? What do you think about the price changes in Ethereum? Do you think that this will continue until the day of the merge comes? Or do you think that this is just another case of buy the rumor, sell the news, which has fooled a lot of us in the past? Share your thoughts down below and let us discuss them further in there. And while you're at it, give us a big thumbs up and a subscribe so you can be notified of the next videos we have in store for you. In other news, the Other Side Metaverse, a product of Eagle Labs, has kicked off its demo, and it was well received by the over 4,500 participants who decided to be a part of the inaugural demo. From the videos that circulated online, the project really does seem like a fun and interesting game to play. And a lot of developers and netizens seem to share the same sentiment as we do. While most virtual 3D runs seems to have a maximum of 500 attendees showing up, the Other Side Metaverse was able to surpass those numbers. And that's not even the one good thing about it, because a lot of things can go wrong in these type of activities, but Eagle Labs was able to successfully launch their demo without anything going wrong, which is probably the reason why it was well received by a lot of people. The demo for the Other Side Metaverse kicked off by having the joiners, in this case Voyagers, enter a virtual lobby, where they entered as their respective avatars. They were then transported to the location of the game, which was called a biogenic swamp, which sounds cool and terrifying at the same time. From here, they traveled towards the central stadium where they were given the liberty to test out their avatar's dynamics, doing different actions such as running, jumping, dancing, and using emojis. It looked like a really fun launch overall, and you guys should definitely try it too. Another update about altcoins, Jed McCaleb, one of the founders of Ripple, has finally emptied his XRP wallet after a long 8-year period of sell-offs. XRP scan shows that the former founder of Ripple's Taco Stand wallet now only has a few XRP, amounting to $16 as of today. Now taking the position of the founder of XLM, McCaleb parted ways with Ripple as expected. However, he has still a considerable amount of XRP in his wallet as a founder. The selling off of the XRP was not meant to be quick though, as the amount of XRP he is allowed to sell at a certain point is dependent on the volume of exchanges. A massive volume of trading would mean that he is allowed to sell only 1% of his total XRP, which would explain why it took him 8 years to finally complete the selling process. His last push to sell the XRP was identified by XRP Scan to be around 1.1 million XRP, which in dollars amounts to a whopping $394,000. This is only a few days ago, and right after the transaction, the account involved in the process was detected doing an account delete transaction. This is an indication that the account under McCaleb will no longer exist in the ledgers of XRP. The last update we have for you guys is about Binance, which was recently fined by the Dutch central bank for a value of $3.4 million. This is in line with the company's failure to register in the Netherlands despite offering their services to a lot of people in the country. The Dutch Central Bank of DNB follows a strict rule under the Money Laundering and Terrorist Financing Prevention Act of the country, which obliges virtual asset service providers like Binance to register their business first before conducting their services. Considering the number of people to which Binance caters to in the Netherlands, the fine of €2 million was increased to €3.3 million, which I think is not a bother to pay for a company that's known globally as a crypto giant. Following the payment of the fine, the company went to register its business, waiting for the regulatory approval that it will most likely receive. Recently, Binance has received the same approval in France, as well as provisional approval in Abu Dhabi to operate as a broker-dealer. So all things considered, it should be a no-brainer for them to get their approval in the Netherlands. And that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you learned something new today, especially about the price movements in Ethereum months before the much-awaited merging. Should you have any thoughts you wish to tell, please do so by commenting in the comment section down below. And don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe while you're at it. This has been Diversified Streams. See you in our next video.